The door slammed shut with a force that echoed my deepest fears, and in that instant, I felt trapped in a life that seemed to offer no escape. I stood there, paralyzed in the dim light of my tiny apartment, surrounded by the remnants of a dream I could no longer afford to follow. Bills piled up like an insurmountable tower, and the weight of my failed startup bore down on me like a relentless storm. Desperation clawed at my insides, but just as the tears threatened to spill, a gust of wind drew my gaze to the window behind me, wide open and beckoning with possibility. In that moment, the despair that had clouded my vision began to clear, revealing a path I hadn't considered. I remembered the colleague who had spoken about a project in need of a creative spark, a project I had dismissed as beneath my aspirations. But now, it seemed like a lifeline. With a newfound resolve, I reached out and offered my skills, determined to make the most of this unexpected opportunity. The work was intense, demanding every ounce of my creativity and perseverance, but each challenge was a stepping stone, lifting me higher than I'd ever imagined. As days turned into weeks, I transformed from a defeated dreamer into a vital part of something bigger than myself. My contributions were recognized, and soon, I was not just surviving but thriving, having carved a niche that was uniquely mine. The project flourished, and with it, so did I, finding joy in collaboration and the thrill of innovation. The very skills I had honed in my failed venture became the foundation of a new success, proving that sometimes failure is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter. Looking back, I realized that when one door closes, it's often because a window of opportunity has opened, waiting for us to turn around and see it. My journey from tragedy to triumph taught me that resilience is born in the fires of adversity, and that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. So, to anyone feeling stuck or defeated, remember, the view is always better from the window than behind a closed door. Keep looking for that open window, and when you find it, don't just pass by, leap through it with all your heart.